Hey, it's Josie with Affirmation Pod, your home for affirmations and positive self-talk. I hope as you're listening to this, you're making time for stillness and tranquility somewhere in your busy life. Welcome to new listeners, welcome back to returning listeners, and thank you to everyone who's given me such amazing feedback about the last episode. Many of you said the episode moved you to tears, and I didn't say it publicly, but I will now. When I was creating that episode, there were points I had to pause because I was moved to tears. If you haven't listened to that episode, it is the I Am Enough episode, and I encourage you to give it a listen after you listen to this episode, of course. This is for those times when you feel triggered. I'll read out a couple messages from Instagram. Josie, your podcast has been helping me get through a really difficult time in my life. I left my job because of negativity and unethical morals in the workplace. Being out of work has created financial stress, which in return has put a huge weight on my relationship with my partner. I've let myself become negative, self-doubting, and lose confidence. I've taken out that negativity on my partner, which is not how I should have dealt with any of the stressors in my life. You've helped me to start finding my way back to being centered and to recreate self-confidence. Could you create an episode that focuses on not letting yourself be overcome with negativity when rough patches happen, and how to continue to see the light at the end of the tunnel? Thanks so much again for your podcast. It is life-changing. The other one was a much shorter message that said, could you do a podcast on responding positively and being slow to anger? And I can definitely do that. I love that you can listen to this for free, but it's not free for me to create. So I'm grateful to have HelloFresh sponsor this episode. This is the service where you get back mental energy that you normally would have used to plan meals, go grocery shopping, because they do that for you. And the ingredients come delivered to your door in recyclable insulated packaging. When you open it up, your meals are in individually labeled kits. The ingredients are pre-measured, and there's no food waste. We decided to try the 20-minute meal. It was the Mediterranean salmon, which included couscous, which I've shared before, my daughter loves. Super simple, super fast, and super tasty, and super healthy. And if that is what you're into, come take a look what's on the menu for the next few weeks. Because if there's a week that looks right for you, you'll get $30 off your first week of HelloFresh when you use promo code Affirmation30. Using the promo code also keeps the mic on here at Affirmation Pod. So again, the site is hellofresh.com/affirmation30, and you'll save $30 when you use promo code Affirmation30. And now take a deep, calming breath. And here's affirmations and positive self-talk when feeling triggered. All right. I'm showing up today with mental strength because I am mentally strong. I'm not allowing negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative energy to stress me, to tax me, and to steal my center. This is the moment to let go of the trauma having control over me. This triggering moment is where I create a space around myself, where gratitude can sit, where self-control can sit, where my higher wisdom can sit, and connect with my inner power. Power to make a change. Power to do things differently than I've done them before. And I go easy on myself. When I feel triggered, it's so easy to let old ways come through. But I look at every setback. I look at every relapse. I look at every stumble. And I start practicing what the new me could have done. And practice it, and practice it, and practice it. I focus on all that is good in me because there is so much good in me. I will think it, I will feel it, I will speak it. Instead of focusing on all the things I cannot control, I'm taking a deep dive into myself and all the things that I can control. They may not be easy to control, but I'm in the driver's seat. I know somewhere a situation's going to come up and I'll be triggered again. Do I step forward into growth and transformation, or step back in what feels safe and comfortable but doesn't lead to me achieving my personal goals? I'm not going to curse myself when I mess up. I'm going to be a figure-outer and practice how I can do things differently. I'm going to be patient with myself. This change is not going to happen overnight or even over many nights. But the more I work at it, the sooner I'll get there. Even though it's so easy to get negative when I'm triggered, I know that if I feed the negativity and continue to steep in it, I can't expect to live a positive life. So every day, I remind myself, my story isn't over. I'm still writing my story. Triggers can be tough, but so am I. And I feel comfortable talking about what happens to me when I feel triggered, talking about what I'm tempted to do when I'm triggered, talking about my reactions and where they come from and why they're there and how I want to change them and what I want to do differently. I know sometimes I'll have bad days, but that's okay because I used to have bad years. And so I've made so much progress and I'm not giving up. I'm working on myself. I'm transforming myself. I'm believing in myself. And because of that, 6 months from now, I'm going to be in a completely different headspace, spiritual space, emotional space, and my reactions aren't going to be so frequent. Instead, I'll have my responses. And my responses are showing up more than my reactions. I practice the pause. That pause before I accuse, the pause before I lash out, the pause before I throw blame. I practice the pause whenever I'm about to react harshly, because I know as I practice this, I'll stop doing things that I later regret. So I daily keep putting in the practices, the disciplines, the habits that are taking me away from old behaviors and carrying me closer to new behaviors. I stay focused on my goals, even in those tricky moments. I won't give up. I know success comes with practice, comes with consistency, comes with determination. I know I'm going to get there. Things will get better. I will get better. No problem or challenge is ever going to stop me. My life is worth it. My health is worth it. I am worth it. And anything that lingers and I still struggle, I remember if I want something that I've never had, I got to do something that I've never done. It takes change to make change. And I'm willing to make the change. This path is not linear, but it is a human path. I may be flawed, but I'm still worthy. And I'm putting all the resources in place to get the results I want. Inner peace, inner calm, inner stillness is my priority. And I can't get there by remaining what I am. So I'm willing now to go through what it is to feel, to heal, to forgive, to love, to restore, and to transform. I declare that this year is the one where I will be filled with growth, positive change, healing, restoration, love, and breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough. Whatever happens, from whatever direction, in whatever season, I can control my response. I do the mental exercises that I need to, and triggers can come along whenever they want. I no longer get sucked into them. I hold my ground, I speak my truth, and I remain a voice of maturity, positivity, and strength. I am content. I am present. I hold my space. I am a cool customer. No longer shaken, no longer broken, no longer frightened. I am secure. I lead my emotions. My emotions don't lead me. I'm in my highest awareness, and I am proud of who I am. I am proud of the changes I've made. I will be the change I want to see. And I love that I give the world and myself the very best of me. That is my gift for you today. If you want to listen to this again without the intro, without the outro, along with your other favorites of Affirmation Pod, consider becoming an Access member. There is an iOS app that goes with it that makes it super convenient to listen to. There's also Android instructions to help you listen on your mobile phone as well. You can become an Access member by going to affirmationpod.com/access. That's affirmationpod.com/access. And thank you to all of you who already are Access members and also those of you who've already gotten started with HelloFresh. Don't forget your order of HelloFresh helps keep the mic on here at Affirmation Pod. So if you haven't tried it yet, take a look. HelloFresh.com/affirmation30 with promo code affirmation30 to get you $30 off your order. The account is so easy to manage. I've never had an issue with it. Whenever I've needed to change my delivery date or pause my deliveries, super easy, never had an issue. Again, HelloFresh.com/affirmation30 with promo code affirmation30 for $30 off. Now, go be you, know you, and love you. This is Josie with Affirmation Pod. Bye for now.
This has been a Calm Clear Now Network production. Executive producer Shell Hamilton. To discover more meditation, visualization, and affirmation podcasts like this one, visit calmclearnow.com.